Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mission Control. It's been almost a year since I've last published a video, and I have been longing to take another swing at those pesky flat earthers. Especially now that they're freaking out about the final experiment. So let's have a look at why the final experiment is so devastating to flat Earth. So when dealing with people who are delusional, it's almost impossible to win an argument. But one thing that does seem to strike a nerve with delusional people, though, is when you hold them accountable for what they have said, especially when it's on record. That's one of the reasons why Will Duffy spent a whole year preparing the final experiment, because he wanted to find one thing, the one thing that most flat earthers agreed on. And flat earthers have been recklessly bold to claim that Antarctica was off limits and that the 24-hour sun doesn't occur. Back then, they saw no risk in being so bold in their claims because they felt safe, believing that no one would neither have the money nor desire to go and prove them wrong. But with the final experiment, Antarctica is no longer a refuge for the flat Earth claims. This is why they are frantically looking for excuses not to go, or trying to move the goalpost yet again. But nothing can save them this time. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where 10 years of cemented claims will be proven or falsified. And if it happens that no flat earther ends up joining the experiment, they can never be listened to again. They simply lose their say in the matter. Also notice the difference between the globe side and the flat earth side when it comes to confidence. All, as in every glober, is willing to convert to flat earth if the sun is shown to set. But none, as in 0 flat earthers, are willing to convert to the globe if the sun doesn't set. This tells us that flat earthers are not and have never been willing to concede anything, even when the evidence is staring them right in the face. So while I really like the concept and initiative of the final experiment, it's a guarantee that none of those flat earthers who previously said that Antarctica held the key will change their mind about the shape of the Earth. They're so predictable. In fact, just as predictable as the globe model. But anyways, let's have a look at why the 24-hour sun painfully exposes flat Earth as one of the most ridiculous hypotheses. The majority of flat earthers say that the sun is circling above a flat Earth, even though they can't explain how or why. By claiming that the sun circles above us, they logically commit to the AE map as their model. There is no other way around it. So this is what it looks like, just like the map on the Flat Earth Clock app from Dave Weiss. The same Dave who rejected the free invitation from Will Duffy because he thinks the devil is out to get him. The model is already conflicting with reality, but it gets even worse when we go to Antarctica, because the sun, according to Flat Earth, is not supposed to do a 360 around you. So just like religion, flat earthers start with the conclusion and work backwards to substantiate it. This is why flat earthers keep introducing new ideas as to how it's possible to have a 24-hour sun in the southern hemisphere, even though there is already such a model which nails it perfectly. Yes, the globe does that. But we still have to deal with desperate ideas such as coffee cup caustics and multiple suns and other absurdities. I do admit that flat earthers are actually quite creative in this regard, but it's safe to say that whatever idea they come up with is immediately going to fail. They have quite frankly set themselves up to the task of forcing a square peg through a circular hole, which even a toddler knows is futile. But for the rest of us, it's just so entertaining to watch these paranoid buffoons flailing in avoidance of the truth. I believe this was another safe landing for the Globe team, so stick around for the next mission.